And now we're back with Geelong. So this season, I thought it was pretty good, despite the fact, I reckon there was only like 2 or 3 players that were amazing, and then
their season was good, but I just think it was sort of indifferent as well.
they probably had some games where they should have won, but they were just...
Or they lost, or they should have won by more. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really... It was a good season in the way. They made the prelims, but got slaughtered in the preliminary final, so... Wasn't meant to be for them, but they believe they could make grand final next year. So, I don't think that if you support the AFL, if you watch it, I think you know who the 2 players we're going to pick here from this Geelong side.
And it doesn't really matter who's picked who, because realistically, we were going to have the other one
Yeah,
as our
exactly.
second. So it was Dangerfield and Selwood.
Yeah.
They just had silly years.
Yeah,
It was insane.
We're both averaging over like mid-20 possessions or higher.
Yeah, and it was just insane. Like, there was... Dangerfield had like a 22 possession quarter or something.
Yeah,
it was just insane.
He gets a lot of ball. Selwood's just, does the same thing.
Yeah,
Carries his team again
Yeah.
on his shoulders like he's done for the past few seasons. So, no, they're both just amazing players.
In terms of our worst players, we've gone with 2 different ones. So, a usual suspect, he's been highlighted for his poor performance this year. It was Stephen Motlop. He can do so much more.
I think sometimes...
He could be Eddie Betts, but instead he's Jaron Jackie.
Good comparison, I like it.
He is though, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, when you look at what he can do against what he's done.
He's good enough, but I think sometimes he goes missing in the big games,
Yeah.
and also he's sometimes a bit lazy. Like, he's not tough enough at the ball at times, but when he does that stuff...
When he's on.
He's a brilliant player.
Yeah.
And the other one was Josh Caddy. I think he's not consistent enough. Like, his best is good. He's good enough to be like a good midfielder.
But the gap between his best and his worst is not the
Like,
best.
it showed probably in the game against Sydney in the prelim, like, or even the game against Hawthorn as well when they won. He wasn't really in the game.
Yeah, like, he gets, he might get 15 touches, but he's good enough to get 25.
I feel like he's been in the AFL system for a few seasons. He needs to... I thought by now he should be,
I think he will
getting
now.
those more consistent games.
I think he will now with Richmond. I think it'll change for him.
Yeah, well, you hope so.
For his sake, he's a good player.
So, I think we believe finals bound, obviously.
Yeah, I think they can be top 4.
Yeah, top 4.
I think the biggest issue for them is depth, because they've lost another crop of experienced players. I think if they can continue their trend of their young players that come in being just as good, I think they're fine.
Yeah.
If that falls off, I still think they're good enough to play finals. I just don't think that it'll be top. I think it'll be like a 6 to 8 situation.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it with Geelong, and next we'll be doing GWS.